I actually want to start with Li Fang.
Yeah.
And the reason I want to start with Li Fang was I got a message from her yesterday that
Today.
she could not, she was not going to be in the Monday class last night because she was dancing.
Monday. 礼拜一。
So, Li Fang, how was the dance?
How are you, Dash?
昨天晚上跳舞了没有？老师都问你呢。
Nova 绝不跳舞。
She didn't dance?
Nova desk.
If I don't open I don't encourage them, they will not do it. So last night I was just talking with friends over the class, so they didn't do it. So I have to organize it. Then they can.
Okay.
So she said she just never.
All right. So, Li Fang, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. What did you do today?
Oh, 我在哪里？I eat America bamboo 蔬菜美国竹笋
bamboo shoots, yeah. You ate bamboo
at
shoots.
lunch.
Okay.
完了呢，还有，等着我找出来在哪里？我想想哦，这个中国竹笋比Chinese，bamboo，树枝
Shoots, yeah.
树枝比较好，我怎哎呀，
Better.
不是这么白的，
It's better. 好比较好嘛。It's better.
还得比呀，等等，
那 is better 嘛？
是
你就说
better
比那个中国的笋比那个美国的笋好。
中国的笋比美国的好，
So
对，
Chinese bamboo shoot
不是，完了
better
是
than American Chinese. American
好，good 后边是then
是啊
then 完了是America
bamboo shoot.
什么 bamboo short
Shoots. Yeah. Okay. I see that you are wearing red. That looks good on you.
老师说你穿红的很好看。
Thank you.
Now, a question for you, and I'm going to ask everybody this simply because I'm curious. When I was in China, I was in Hangzhou for a year, and there was always a discussion about bamboo shoots. Which ones are better, the spring bamboo shoots or the fall bamboo shoots?
I don't know the difference. 他是问的是那个笋是春天的好还是夏什么时候的好？
春天的好
See,
，spring in spring 的good.
okay. Because Shimei, that was actually a constant discussion in Hangzhou.
In Hangzhou, okay.
Yeah, that was like
这大的笋是冬天好，冬笋
winter. Okay.
叫冬
All right.
She said big bamboo shoes is better. The winter one is better.
winter
Bamboo.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Let me go to Sandy. How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you today?
I'm good. And I was actually in Hongfa today.
Oh, I'm in Hongfa today too.
Yeah, I was there at about 10 in the morning.
Yeah, I speak. I will be home far.
Okay.
9:30 start work.
Okay. Were you order picking or cashier?
Order picking.
Okay, that's why I didn't see you. Okay.
Yeah,
So how are you?
good.
Good. And we just had this discussion, but what did you do today?
Like normal, and at 9:30 I go to the work, home far supermarket.
Okay.
And finishing work and come back home at 4 p.m.
Okay. When you come back home, what do you do? Do you rest, or do you have to prepare dinner, or?
Normally, Tuesday and Thursday I have oral English class.
Yeah.
Yeah, for 4:30.
Yeah.
Half hour.
Oh, okay. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're really busy.
Yeah, I think it's busy. Yeah, but one day I take off, and other day just maybe take off. Sometimes 6 p.m. Sometimes 7:30 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not familiar with this because I know I don't go there in the evening. What time does Hung Fa close in the evening?
Closes 8 p.m.
Okay.
Opens 8 a.m.
Yeah, I know they open at 8, but I have never gone there in the evening. Okay. Question I had for Li Fai, I'll ask you, which is better? And now she added a third one. Spring bamboo shoots, winter bamboo shoots, or autumn bamboo shoots?
我听明白了。
老师问你那个你觉得竹笋是春天的好，冬天的好，还是秋天的竹笋好？
是问我吗？
是问你呢，是问你呢。
哦，Sandy 啊，OK。I think it's winter bamboo shoots is better.
Okay, we have 2 winters.
Because
Okay.
in supermarket it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let me go to Helen. How are you?
I'm very good. Thank you.
Okay. And what did you do today?
I first I wanted to work.
Okay.
Secondly, I just wanted to lecture of just on insurance in the evening. And lastly, I chant my son, just I chatted with my son on
Okay.
the WeChat.
Okay.
I just made a big packet of snack to my son. My son received my son was happy
Yeah.
to just received my packet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
What was something in the package? What did you put in the package?
What's the packet? This what?
他说你那个包裹里是什么？
Snack.
The snacks. Okay.
Snack.
Okay. I guess they're Chinese snacks. Okay. So same question. Which are better? Spring bamboo shoots, winter bamboo shoots, or autumn bamboo shoots?
Spring bamboo shoot. 就是我们这里还有一种笋叫苦笋，就是四川have better bamboo， 就是我们这个地方有个地方叫苦笋，很多地方都吃不来，但是四川就比较 每年春天的时候就比较爱吃，几乎每天都要买的一个笋。这个笋怎么说？就是苦笋，就是 bitter bamboo 吗？
bitter bamboo bitter
Bitter. Okay.
啊，
Okay.
就是有点苦。
Let me put that on the board because there's two words that are very close in terms of their spelling, but the pronunciation and meaning are very, very different. So the first one is better, and the other one, so that's an S sound, better.
better 好一点
Yeah, and then the other one that
bitter
bitter
yeah, that's a short I sound, bitter.
苦。
bitter
Yeah.
bitter
So, okay. Let me go to Shirley, another very busy person. What did you do today?
I got up very early this morning.
Yeah.
I woke up by a bird
Yeah.
outside my window.
Window. Yeah.
I had breakfast and I drink green tea.
Okay.
Then I went for an hour walk to the park.
Okay.
I went to work, left work at 4:30 p.m. Returned home and rested for a while.
Yeah.
Prepare for English lessons.
Yeah. Okay. So well, it's prepare.
Prepared.
Yeah. Okay. I haven't asked you this for a long while. How is your husband?
He have class.
Yeah. Okay.
He has class.
Yeah. Okay. Question. And now you're from Wuhan, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Wuhan is not too far from Hangzhou, really. So do they have bamboo in Wuhan?
Yeah. Wuhan have among many
Yeah.
bomb. 但武汉就是 white 不是 white winter big bomb.
Okay. So is the winter the best?
Yeah.
Okay. Like I said, in Hangzhou, it was always spring or fall. Nobody said winter. Interesting. Okay. One thing I want to comment on that Shirley said, it was really good. It's something that I never mentioned, so that makes it especially good. We talked about the article N, and we use it before a word that begins with A, E, I, O, or U. That's a general rule. So again, it would be like an apple, an egg, an ice cream, an orange, an umbrella. But we also use it if the word has a vowel sound. So for example, Shirley was talking about going for a walk for an hour. And even though H is a consonant, we don't pronounce it. So it's more like hour. So she said, I went for a walk for an hour, which is really good.
Okay.
Like I said, and it's something I never really spoke about, simply because I don't want to make things too confusing, but that was really good, Shirley. Shirley, that was really good.
Thank you.
Okay. Joseph, how are you?
Oh, sorry. I'm fine, thank you.
Good. And what did you do today?
Today, this morning, my wife and I were working in the yard,
Oh, okay.
mostly making fences because rabbits always
Okay.
Always live to eat
Yes.
bamboo.
Yeah.
And I repaired the wash basin fences at home this afternoon and replaced the with a new city fences because it was too old.
Yeah. Today was actually a nice day to be working outside. It was not very hot, so it was really nice.
Where
The weather, 天气很好，今天天气很好。
yes,
今天天气好，在外头做 yard work 不累，热。
yes, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So Joseph, bamboo, winter, spring, or fall?
Spring.
Spring. Okay. All right. In this case, winter won. Most people pick winter. Okay. And Shimei, you didn't even know about that, did you?
No, I have no idea. So spring, winter, I have no idea what's the difference.
Okay.
I didn't eat much because I was in Beijing. It's like north of China. We don't eat much bamboo shoot. Although
Yeah.
my parents is from south, but we don't have in Beijing. So I don't know why. So what's the difference? I never heard about the spring
Okay.
or winter. I never heard about this.
Okay. Couple of questions before we look at the book, just because it's things we've been talking about. Joseph was talking about working outside in the garden. So let me ask you, Sandy, do you have a garden?
No, I just rented the apartment. No
Oh,
garden.
okay. What about you, Helen? Do you have a garden, or do you have plants?
Yeah, have Lulu, but not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Helen, what about you? Do you have plants?
Yes, I plant village and flowers.
Yeah. Okay. Li Fang, do you have a garden?
你有没有花园？
No,
No.
I don't.
Okay.
I 没有 I 不要 don't. I yes, sense. Yesn't.
I don't know. The correct answer is you're right. Correct answer was I don't.
I yesn't.
I don't.
No.
对，
I don't 也可以啊。
Okay.
那根本就
And Shirley, do you have a garden?
Yeah, I have a small garden.
Okay. What do you grow?
Have a garden has flowers, vegetables.
Okay. Now you are in Manayunk, so one of the problems we have here in this area, like Joseph said, is small animals like rabbits. Do you have any small animals that eat your vegetables? Rabbits or squirrels or anything?
他说你那边有什么兔子啊，或者什么那个松鼠啊，吃你那个花园里的东西吗？
好，没有 No.
Good. 'Cause Joseph had the same problem I had. The rabbits were always eating all our vegetables. Okay, one more question before we look at the book. We were talking about bamboo, and It was very common, a very common dish, very commonly used in dishes in the Hangzhou area. It's one of the foods I do miss. You can get it here, but it's just not the same. So what is one type of food or one dish that you miss from China?
老师问你这个最想念的中国的一道菜是什么？
Okay, so Shirley?
不会说红烧肉，
红烧肉，哎呦，红烧肉，
Okay.
没这个说呀。
红烧有个字儿，
北京大可
Oh yeah, yeah.
红烧我那天有。
Peking duck, yeah.
，yeah，
Helen? You're in China.
应该
What's your
是
favorite food?
我这边应该是什么呢？就是豆腐，就是
豆腐，
豆腐。
这个
All right. Li Fang?
你再想想，
我最喜欢吃什么 ？fish，熏鱼怎么说？熏鱼就是腌好了，油里一炸，可以搁时间也比较长，味道也很好，还可以。熏鱼。
Okay. And Helen? Sandy, rather?
I think it's a very different vegetable I miss.
Yeah. You're right. The vegetables are very different over there. And,
Yeah.
generally, they're very, very fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Joseph?
It treasure rice.
Okay. All right. We're going to look at the book, and we did actually finish the last section of the original part. We're going into the really the last part of the book, which starts with page 137. And we talked a little bit about this last week, what they call adverbs. Again, adverbs are helping words that help the verb. And these are adverbs of frequency. And if we look across, we don't have the audio, but if we look across, we have always. So
always.
What I'm going to do is, if we look,
Sometimes.
rather than because I don't have the sound, but if we look right above always, there's a picture of a man watching TV or television. So let's make sentences out of these. And for example, the first one here with the man watching TV, we'll use the word right below it. You can use any one of those, but anyone. He always watches TV in the evening. So give us a pronoun, I, he, she, or you can use a name, an adverb, an activity, and a time word. So again, he is our pronoun, always is the adverb, watches TV is the activity, in the evening is the time frame. Okay, so let me go to, let me make this so I can see everybody. Okay, let me go to Shirley, number one.
欧文是吧？
I'm sorry. So what I want you to do is take the activity, take one of these and make a sentence out of it.
就是用这个造句上面那个画里面一个动作造句。
那就是 I always play basketball in the morning.
Okay, good. Lifang, number 2. Now this is video game.
第二个是打游戏 video
I always play computer games at night.
Good. You sound like a teenager.
还是说你像那个10几岁的那个小孩似的，青少年一样，总是晚上打游戏。
Helen, number 3. And okay.
I always go shopping on weekend.
Okay, so that was good. Just make sure you get the S on it because it would mean every weekend. I always go shopping on weekends.
Weekends.
And Sandy, number 4.
I never play basketball.
You don't really need a time for that one because if you never play it. I mean,
never
actually.
Even never try.
Yeah, okay. You could actually have a time. I never play basketball in the morning, but I never play basketball because you don't play it. There's actually in the Sunday night class, there's a woman that she plays basketball because her son plays it. They play together.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah. Her son is, I think, like 13 or 14 years old.
Oh.
So, Joseph, I have no idea what number 5 is. Anyway.
Number 5.
I think it's listen to music, but I'm not sure.
And never. This picture,
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Anybody know what number 5 is?
第5
Yeah, cook.
cook. I never.
dinner 不是 dinner lunch.
I usually want to cook, but never. Never.
Okay, so Joseph, if you're going to use usually, give us a time. So again, I always watch TV in the evening. I usually cook.
I usually cook.
I usually cook in the evening.
In the evening.
It can be in the evening, in the afternoon. So I would never know that was cook.
And I never eat dinner. I never eat dinner.
Okay.
I never eat dinner.
Right. Yeah. As like Sandy and Joseph, if you use never, you a lot of times don't need that time frame. Yeah, there's some cases where you might want it, like I never sleep in the afternoon.
Never.
You know, but
Sorry, Fair.
yeah.
I 刚才那个错了，第一个 first.
Okay.
And I always exercise in the morning.
Okay, good.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah. She does. She goes out running in the morning. Shirley, you do go running in the morning. In the summer, it gets very hot to go really early.
问你是不是这个夏天特别热？你要是每天锻炼，是不是你每天起特别早
Yes.
Yeah.
For sauce.
Okay.
Salt.
Yeah. You mentioned that the bird woke you up this morning. Bird singing.
Yeah.
Do you like that sound? I like it. You like the bird singing?
Yes, I like.
Shirley,
Yeah. Yes.
you like the bird singing?
什么？
喜欢鸟。
他问你喜不喜欢早上那个鸟叫？
哎呀，天天叫，现在还在叫。喜欢 like.
Yeah, I like it too. I have a lot of birds. We have a lot of trees near us. Okay, we're gonna look at this 39.5, and I'll briefly explain what they want us to do. So we have a name on the side here. So for example, here it's Simon. Here's our adverbs of frequency: always, usually, often, sometimes, never. So you see Simon, where it says always, we see tennis. Simon always plays tennis on Fridays.
Right.
Then sometimes here, skiing. He sometimes goes skiing in the winter. So a couple of key points, really kind of emphasizing what we've been talking about. The name or pronoun, so it could be Simon or he. The adverb of frequency, always. The activity, plays or goes skiing, and the time, Friday or in winter. So here again, Simon always plays tennis on Fridays. He sometimes goes skiing in the winter. Okay. So let me go to where are you guys? I minimized the window and I can't find you now. Let me stop sharing, then I can find you. There you are. Okay. Share and oh, there you are. Nope, that's not you. I can't find you. Oh, come
I
on.
can see you.
I can't see you though.
It's kind of strange.
Yeah, I minimized it and I don't know where it went to. All right, I'll try to do this with just the participant list that you put in there. So let me go to
Put in the older names.
yeah.
Put in older names.
So let me go to Helen. And Helen, we have the first name we have is Nico.
Nico. Nico usually swims after work. And he never watches TV on the weekend.
Good. Nico always swims after work or goes swimming after work. He never watches TV on the weekend. Sandy, Meg.
Meg often goes surfing in Hawaii. She sometimes dancing all night.
Okay. I should have actually asked Lee Fang to do that one. Okay. Shirley, number 3, Alma.
Our mom always rests on vacation. She sometimes plays golf on Sundays.
Good. And Joseph, number the last one, Carrie.
Carrie usually goes to bed later and she never eats breakfast.
Okay. And then Li Fang, let's go back to Meg.
Meg，这个第二个啊，Meg often goes surfing in Hawaii. She sometimes dance all night.
Okay. All right. So Li Fang, did you dance all night?
问你那个老师问你是不是整晚跳舞 ？Dance all night.
No,
Okay.
I don't.
Okay. Yeah. As you know, she went. She wasn't in class last night because she was dancing, so that's why I asked that. So we're going to be talking about how to ask questions about free time, or really the. Okay, no, I'll just leave it at that. So if you want to know the frequency, we almost always use the term often. So let me go to my whiteboard. So what I mean by that is regardless, now I know Shirley, you don't ski, right? You do not ski.
Charlie，你滑不滑雪？
Yes.
You do ski?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let me try something else. Do you do you go hiking?
Hiking. Yeah.
爬山越
徒步旅行吧。
对徒步旅行。
Okay, let's try something. Do you go swimming?
游泳。
Yes.
You do a lot. Okay, let's try. Let's try Sandy. Sandy, do you go swimming?
Sandy?
Yes.
Yeah, I like swimming. Yeah, I go swimming.
Okay, do you go skiing?
Skiing. Just I got it twice. Just
Okay.
try twice.
Okay, that'll work. Let me try one more thing with Shirley. Do you go ice skating? Hopping.
Yes.
You do. Okay. Trying to find something you don't do. Okay, Sandy, do you?
Skyboarding.
Sorry.
Skyboarding, I never do. Skyboarding.
Ski boarding?
Skateboarding, yeah.
Oh, skateboarding. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's try that. Shirley, do you go skateboarding?
No, I don't.
Thank you. Finally. All right. The reason I was trying to get that is regardless of whether or not you do it, our question is almost always going to be how often
How often?
do you go? So you said you go skiing, But I would also say, now this is something you don't do, but I would not know that. How often do you go, and this would be for both Sandy and Shirley, skateboarding?
Skateboarding.
So regardless of whether you do it or not, we're going to say how often. How often do you go skiing? I go skiing twice a year. How often do you go skateboarding? I never go skateboarding. So the question is always going to be pretty much the same. How often do you? So now the difference over here is this would usually be if I know you do an activity. So for example, I know that Shirley goes running.
Yeah.
So I would say to her, when do you go running?
Okay.
多长时间？
什么时候的你去跑步？ When do you go running?
I go to run every day.
Good. So again, I know that Shirley runs. I know that Joseph swims. So I can say to him, when do you go swimming?
I go swimming twice a week.
Okay. So let me just put this on the board. So again, how often is if I don't know? When do you? If I do know, but I don't know the time that you do this. Okay. So Shimei, you want to?
就是说你多经常走when do you do？你什么时候走？什么时候做和多经常做一件事情是两个问题。
What I said is we use how often if I don't know if you do an activity.
So when you use how often?
When I don't know.
如果老师不知道你是不是那个做一个运动呢，他就会问 how often。如果你知道你做这个运动，他会问什么时候做 when do you do？
Right. So again, if most people here probably do not eat French food, I could ask you, how often do you eat French food?
多那个吃法国餐，你吃过 how often do you eat 法国餐？
And chances are it's going to be never or
那你可以回答从来没有。
not very often. If I know that you do an activity, again, like Joseph swimming, Shirley running, I would say, and Sandy mentioned skiing. When do you go skiing?
When do you do？ 你做一个活动呢，老师就问 when do you ski？ 什么时候去滑雪？
Okay, so how often do you go on vacation? I usually go on vacation once a year. Now, this is a personal opinion of this. Question is, how often do you go on vacation? I think it's really good practice to pretty much repeat the question. I usually go on, so go on. I usually go on vacation once a year. You can say I usually go once a year or once a year, but for English practice, it's good to say the whole thing. So again, going back to no, let me not do that. Okay. When do you go running? And again, repeating the question. I go on Thursday nights. So just again, you could say Thursday night. So a question could be, when do you go running Thursday nights? But again, for English practice, I think it's best to say, I go on Thursday nights.
老师就说，当老师问你 When do you go running？ 老师希望你答那个一个整的句子，你可以说 I go running on Thursday night， 不是只说 Thursday night。
Again,
练习说一个整个的句子。
Just for practice. So example that, for example, Sandy goes to what time do you usually go to work, Sandy?
9:30 a.m.
Okay, so if I said when do you go to work, I go at 9:30 a.m. So she said 9:30 a.m. That's fine, but for practice, that's better. I think I go at 9:30 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How often do you go to the beach? Here they just have the frequency, not very often. Better, I think, is I don't go to the beach very often. Again, just practice. And when do you go to the gym? Again, the answer they have is on Tuesdays and Fridays. For me, I still feel it's better to say I go on Tuesdays and Fridays. So it gives you practice of doing the whole sentences. Okay. All right. There's a lot in here. How often so here we have, how often does Jack, okay, they give us an answer about twice a week, and they want us to choose the correct question. How often does Jack go running? So if it were a time frame, like in the morning, we would say, when does Jack go running? He goes running in the morning. How often? About twice a week. So let me go to, let me try Sandy. First one, we have the answer is 5 times a week. So what is the correct question? How often?
Sorry, Fanny, can you share the book? Share right now the whiteboarding.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so let me go back through this. Here they give us an answer.
Yeah, about twice a week.
And then they want us to choose the correct question. So again, if the answer was he goes running in the morning, the question would be, when does Jack go running? So number 1, 5 times a week. Sandy?
5 times a week.
那个选哪个问题，他就是做回答。选这两个问题。
How often do they go to work? 5 days a week.
Perfect. Good.
When do they? Okay.
那这是第一个，就应该是第一个问题。你问 how often 的时候，他就会回答 5 times a week。
Okay, so Sandy, since you started answering that, what would an answer be to when do they go to work?
When do they go to the work?
那如果是这个问题的话，应该是
They usually go to work 5 times a week.
Or they usually go to work at 9 a.m.
哦，
他问那个什么时候问嘛，问，所以就是给个时间。
哦，
how 问 how often 的时候就给个一周多少次啊什么之类的，或者 sometime 啊，或者什么或者 never 啊什么的。
但他现在没有时间，他那上面没有。
他这没有时间，他就让你自己编一个时间。
OK。
他说如果是问那个 when do they go to work 的。
OK。
Okay. Helen, number 2. The answer is at 7:30 a.m.
When do you get up?
Right. And the answer is at 7:30 a.m. So for the question, this is kind of funny, but I'll ask anyway. What would the answer be to how often do you get up?
How often you get up every morning.
Often.
Every morning, something like that.
Never often.
I never get up.
没懂是什么意思？
他说你早上经常早上起床。
weird question.
你经常早上起早不起床干嘛？
还有 often， 他就是有一个时间嘛，然后我就说应该是 when do you get up 嘛。
Right, that's right. That was right. But I'm saying if the question is how often do you get up?
Question.
Every day.
Once a day.
Twice a day.
Yeah. So
How?
Shima, I don't think Helen quite understands the question.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
You don't think he understand the question?
Yeah.
I think the question is funny. How often do you get?
Yeah, I know,
up?
but she looks puzzled.
那个他的你那个老师们是觉得你不明白这个问题 How often do you get up？
我没懂清，我就明白，就是他说好，你经常起床，就是你就说他说的意思就是你经常起床吗？然后就觉得这个问题有点好笑，是不是？就说这个问题
strange question.
It is a strange question. You're right. It is
就说
strange.
这个问题有点扯
Yeah.
就是。
Don't think I'd ever ask anybody that one. So.
那应该后边问的好。
All right, so let me go to Shirley. Number 3. The question is about twice a year.
How often do you go on vacation?
Good.
About twice a year.
Perfect. And if the question is, when do you go on vacation? What would your answer be?
也可以啊。
但是如果他问你 When do you go on vacation？ 你一般会怎么回答呢
I go on vacation this summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I'm just trying to give you a little more practice with the responding to the questions. Now I know the one I gave to Helen was a little ridiculous. How often do you get up? But hopefully it's every day, but not necessarily. Okay. So Joseph, the answer is at 7 p.m.
7 p.m. When do they go shopping?
Good. And then if I ask you, how often do they go shopping?
About twice a week.
Good. And this one is, I have no idea. The answer is, Li Fang, once a month. And I have no idea what miska is.
对，你说你这应该是哪个问题？
我的那个问题的话，它是每个月一次，那么应该是 when do you often how often do you vacation must
Yeah, I have no idea what that is. So, Li Fang, if the question is, when do you visit Miska?
如果他的问题是变成了 When do you visit Whiska？ 一般是你会怎么回答？
我会回答 I usually
他说你什么时候？
对呀，我的什么时候应该一年我都好，每周或者什么时间去一次啊？
那是 how often 了，他是问你什么时间？
什么时间去啊？那应该是秋季去，可以吗？
可以。
autumn I
visit
in
autumn.
Muscat in the autumn.
Okay. I was just looking, it looks like Miska is a name, just a name of somebody.
Okay.
So I never heard that as a name. I never heard that as a place. Okay. Let me stop sharing and just one last question. I'll just go around to everybody and Joseph, how often do you go shopping?
How often do you go? About once a week.
Okay. When do you go shopping?
Sunday morning.
Okay, good. Sandy, how often do you go for a walk?
Walk. Right now, not often go to walk.
Okay. And when do you go for a walk?
I usually go walk after dinner.
Okay. So that was a perfect answer. I don't go very often. I usually go after dinner. Okay. Helen, how often do you go shopping?
I go shopping. I usually go shopping on weekends.
Okay. Good.
Weekends.
That answer was perfect. I usually go shopping on weekends. When do you go shopping?
I go shopping until 就是 Sunday， Sunday 不是，先说大时间再说小时间，还是先说小的？就是 I go shopping until evening Sunday， 然后或者就是说星期六的晚上怎么说呢
？Saturday evening.
Saturday evening.
I go shopping Saturday evening. Okay, let's try that one more time. Helen, when do you go shopping?
I go shopping and Sunday evening.
Saturday evening. Okay.
Saturday.
Li Fang, how often do you go for a walk?
Flower walk.
你多经常去走路？
我都经常。I go to work. Go to work every day.
When do you go for a walk?
I go to work in the morning.
Okay. And Shirley, how often do you go running?
I often running 6 a week.
6 days?
6 days
A week. Okay.
a week.
And when do you go running?
I go running at 7 o'clock this morning.
Okay. All right, good. All right, we're going to switch over to the conversation. Interestingly, though, let me show you something that this actually I got last Wednesday with an email. And the reason I want to show it to you is because last week, if you remember, we were talking about the word picky. So, let me go there. And let me share this with you. Just where am I? Screen. There we are. This was an email I got last Wednesday after we had our class. And it says, picky reader. So if you remember, we were talking about being picky, being really choosy. This is asking if you are a picky reader. Do you have a picky reader? I thought it was interesting that I got that the day after we talked about being picky. Okay, so we're going to look at the conversation and the words first. And let me find that. Conversations, a nice place to live. So, let me share my screen with the words. Come on. Okay, so our words this week in the from the dialogue are agree.
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 Okay, I put Pasadena simply because it's a name of a city in California.
我刚才那个也忘了。
加州的一个城市，看似
California.
Yeah, I've never been to Pasadena, but
Pasadena，是加州的一个城市 ，Pasadena。
okay. I put great on here. Great in English has many, many meanings. This, I believe, is the closest to the one that they're using in the article. Rose Parade, they talk about Pasadena. Rose Parade is a annual parade they have on New Year's Day. It is in Pasadena, California. And right after the parade, they have a football game called the Rose Bowl.
他就说每年新年的时候，在Pasadena 有大游行，叫做玫瑰游行。这个玫瑰游行之后呢，还有那个比赛，打球的比赛，也叫什么玫瑰的比赛什么。
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Wonderful.
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 Restaurants.
Restaurant.
I'm going to skip over the next one briefly. Mountains.
Mountains.
And friendly.
Friendly.
Now,
Mountains.
I skipped over this one intentionally because there are two words in American English that are spelled the same way, pronounced a little differently, and mean very different things. In this case, it's pronounced close. The other pronunciation is, I'll do the phonetic pronunciation of it. The other pronunciation of it would be close.
Close.
When does the store close? Marlton is close to Cherry Hill. Wuhan is close to Hangzhou. So that's close as opposed to close. Now the spelling is the same.
Close 不是关吗？
So, close is Guan. They found close is in China is Guan. Close. Close is Jin.
Can you say it again? It's still so close.
I'll say it again. The difference is the ending sound is like an S on here. Close.
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 他说的意思就是这个可以发 close， 也可以发 close， 是不是？
对，他说发 close 的时候就是进 ，close 的时候就是关闭那个
关灯啊，关那种
Close
是的 ，close 关
灯好像不用这个，关灯
是 take off。
Turn off, yes.
close 什么？就是
the door，
就是什么呢？它就是close 这个关什么是就要拉进去你了，是还是什么意思？
我查了一下，它是这样的，就是说在空间上就是 close， 就是在空间上可以靠近的，然后再就是时间上是可以用接近的，就这个东西可以用 close。
It was I believe it was Helen that was talking about basically turn off the light, guandong. And my two children, because they were their mom is Chinese, would very often say close the light.
So their Chinese must be very good.
Yeah, it is. But it's like, no, turn off the light.
我没考，他说的就是两个意思还是两个用法的时候不同的发音。close 是 close 是不是就是作为动词的时候或者什么的时候？没搞懂。
咱们说清楚一点，不知道你的提问提的是什么？
就说他说有一个 close 的发音，有个 close 嘛，就是close 是什么意思？就是说作为另外一种用法的时候用 close， 是不是？
对对，它是那个 close 的时候，那个用关闭那个意思是发音是发 z 那个 close，
就是
如果是用
就是
近距离上近或者时间上近，那就用那个 close，就是像后面是个 s 那个发音。
那个 close，
Okay.
我们好像 close
接近5点钟 close。
So let's take a look before I do that. Good evening, Kate. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. What did you do today?
Today, I was in the yard picking honeysuckle.
Oh, okay. That really smells nice. Honeysuckle is a flower.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really smells nice.
It can be tea.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's the Chinese word for that? Honeysuckle. What is the Chinese name?
Honeysuckle is English name.
I know, but I'm asking, does it have a Chinese name?
The Chinese 金银花.
Okay.
金 garden.
Yeah.
银怎么读？
就是
flower.
Yeah.
flower.
Okay. Yeah.
Garden
flower. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. Okay. Lucy, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good. And what did you do today?
Today I went to work. Just go home.
Okay. Yeah. You tired?
Yeah, tired.
Okay. Yeah, I know. All right. Let's take a look at the conversation. And like I usually do, I'll start with Kate since she just joined us. Kate and Lucy. Kate, you read A. Lucy, you read B.
I like living here.
I agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
And it's not too small.
It has great weather all year long.
It has the Rose Pa-rade.
It has beautiful houses.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not ever going to leave.
Okay, good. And now let's switch. So Lucy, you read A, and Kate, you read B.
I like living here.
I agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
And is not too small.
It has great weather all year long.
It has the Rose Parade.
Oh, again.
Sorry.
Yeah. It has a rose. Oh, no. It has beautiful houses.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not even going to leave.
Okay. Before I ask the next two people to read, Lucy, just so you know, if you want me to move the paper, the word we would use is scroll. Can you scroll? Yeah. So if you say, can you scroll? I'll do that.
What?
Scroll means to move this up and down. Before you went like this, ask me to, so you could see it.
Where?
I said before you went like this because you couldn't read the, you couldn't see the line. So the word we would use is, can you scroll down?
Scroll down.
So if you say scroll down, I'll go like that.
啊，老师说你说 scroll down， 对了，你跟老师说 scroll down， 他就把那个往下拉。
哦，是不到。
Okay. All right. Shirley and Helen. Shirley, you read A, and Helen, you read B.
Yeah. I like living here.
I agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
It's not too small.
It has great weather all year long.
It has the Rose Parade.
It has beautiful houses.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not ever going to leave.
Okay. And then Helen, you read A, and Shirley, you read B.
I like living here.
I agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
And it's not too small.
It has a great weather all year long.
It has the Rose Parade.
It has beautiful houses.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not ever going to leave.
Okay. Let me have Joseph and Li Fang. So Joseph, you read A, Li Fang, you read B.
I like living here.
I agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
And it's not too small.
It has great weather all year long.
It has the Rose Parade.
It has beautiful houses.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
The people are friendly.
We found.
Oh, I am
even going to leave.
I am 我这句是我的 I am not 我刚才念了你那句 I'm 我是 B 我错了 I am not if ever going to leave.
Okay. And
Leave.
right. Li Fang, now you read A and Joseph, you read B.
I like living here.
A-gree. Pasadena is a nice city. It's a nice
It's
city.
not too big.
And it's not too small.
It has glad weather all year long.
It has a rose parade.
Parade.
It has beautiful house.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not even going to leave.
Okay, good. And Sandy, you read A and I'll read B.
I like living here.
I agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
And it's not too small.
It has great weather all year long.
It has the Rose Parade.
It has beautiful houses.
It has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not ever going to leave. Okay, and I'll read A and you read B. I like living here.
Agree. Pasadena is a nice city.
It's not too big.
And it's not too small.
It has great weather all year long.
It has a Rose Parade.
It has beautiful houses.
It,
sorry.
it has a great school. No, it has wonderful restaurants.
It has great schools.
It's close to the mountains.
The people are friendly.
I'm not even going to leave.
Okay, I want to go back to the word list. This dialogue in one way I think is really good because it uses a lot of adjectives, and we do in English, we do use a lot of adjectives. And so I think this gives us good practice on using some of those adjectives. So we'll start with the adjectives and we'll work our way through. First adjective we have is great. And great is used to describe something that you really, really liked. So for example, I could say, I saw a great movie last week. So, Kate, use the word great.
A great music.
Good, yeah. I heard the great music. Good. Lucy, great.
I 想不起来了呢。想不起来了，怎么造句呢 ？Great.
Listen, you went. Didn't you go on a trip not too long ago? A day trip.
老师说你是不是出去了玩了一天，就是 day trip， 当天去当天回来的旅游？
啊 ，day trip， yeah, day trip。day trip， I went to fish house， went fishing, yeah.
You went fishing?
Yeah.
So you could say I had a great time fishing.
I had a great fishing.
Great time fishing.
Fishing.
Or great day fishing.
Fishing.
I'll get to Shirley in a moment. But Helen, you were asking about day trip. A day trip is just a trip that we leave in the morning and come back in the evening. So it's just one day.
One day, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Shirley, great.
Great vacation.
Okay. I had a great vacation. Good. Okay. We found great.
Great. 我去哪里？我这儿今天可以去小公园了。I go to park this morning.
Okay. What about great? I went to a great park this morning. All right. Helen, great.
I good reading book.
Okay. Sandy, great.
Summer go to the beach is a great idea.
That was really good, Sandy.
Thank you.
And Joseph?
Great. I has great travel to New York.
Okay. It can also be used, we can also use that to describe a person. For example, I could say, my son is a great cook. Or Joseph, I'm kind of surprised you didn't say this. God is great.
Great.
Okay. Next word we have here is beautiful. And beautiful can be used usually to describe a person or a place that you visited, or even very similar to great. So for example, to me, I would say Hangzhou is a beautiful city. So Joseph, use beautiful.
This picture is beautiful.
Good. Sandy, beautiful.
Spring has beautiful flower everywhere.
Okay, just put the S on there. Beautiful flowers.
Oh, yeah, flowers, yeah.
Okay. Helen, beautiful.
Beautiful. My garden flower is opened. It's beautiful.
Nice, really good. Good sentence. We found beautiful.
I beautiful. See, 她很漂亮。See, very beautiful. See is very beautiful.
Okay, good. Shirley, beautiful.
I have a beautiful yard.
That was a good sentence. Really good. Lucy?
My chickens is beautiful.
Okay. Okay. Just because you had chickens with the S, when you put R, my chickens are beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, and Kate.
I took a beautiful picture.
Good. Okay. Well, now we have wonderful. I went to Disney. It was wonderful. So Kate, wonderful.
I have a wonderful day.
Yeah, that's good. Perfect. It's nice when you have a wonderful day. Lucy, wonderful.
Oh,
Wonderful.
I knitting pants gave my 婆婆怎么说 my husband mother my mother-in-law oh mother-in-law yeah so mother said me, oh, you are wonderful. Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Shirley, wonderful.
The restaurants has wonderful food.
Good. Lifan, wonderful.
Wonderful. 哦，很棒。看谁很棒。My sister, 她的三节，那个三节怎么说呢my old sister, 很棒，怎么说
Is a wonderful person.
？Yes, wonder. 哎，这两个字我不会。
先说了呀。
哦 ，wonderful.
Good.
It's wonderful.
Good. Helen, wonderful.
I wonderful word, lot of word.
Okay. Sandy, wonderful.
That's a wonderful idea.
Okay. Went for it's a great idea and a wonderful idea. Both worked. Joseph, wonderful.
I had a wonderful party with my friends.
Good. Next one should be a lot easier. Friendly. My son is very friendly. Joseph, friendly.
Friendly. Pardon?
We're using the word friendly in a sentence. For example, my son is very friendly.
My son is my son is
很友好，很友善。
那个兔，my son
is wonderful.
Friendly.
Friendly. My son.
Okay. Sandy, friendly.
Friendly.
All dogs are friendly.
I don't know if that's true.
Dogs.
Most dogs are, but not all of them.
Now, yeah, most
Yes.
most dogs are friendly. Yeah. most-
Okay.
Mostly.
All right, Helen, friendly.
My workmates are friendly.
Okay. Just so you really for all of you, I know it's a translation of the word, but we usually in English we would say co-workers. So instead of workmates, we use the term co-workers.
Co-worker.
Co-worker,
Yeah.
Workmates.
Yeah.
Co-work.
co-worker, co-workers.
Co-workers, yeah. Co means together.
Co-worker.
Okay.
Co-worker.
Okay.
Li Fang, friendly.
我说什么呢？还是这
Use the
个
word friendly.
Friendly.
浪的哪一个？
Friendly.
哦，朋友友好。I older daughter 还有 yes
Co-work.
yes friendly
Okay, I agree with that. Shimei, do you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree.
her older daughter is Shimei, so Shirley, friendly.
My friends are friendly.
Good. And your husband is friendly too.
Yes.
Yeah, he is. Okay. Lucy, friendly.
My neighbor is friendly.
Good. And Kate?
My students are friendly.
Good. One more word, and then we'll just a couple questions from the dialogue. Let's use the word close. So, for example, I like I said, use close to describe where you live and something that's near it. So, Martin is close to Cherry Hill. Kate.
My cousin's house close to the Cherry Hill Mall.
Okay, just put the is in there. My cousin's house is close to the Cherry Hill Mall.
Oh, he's
Okay. Let's see, close.
My house close the
Okay.
bank.
All right. Again, when we have this sentence, we're gonna have the be verb is in there. Using what Lucy said, my house, and then we have the be verb is close.
Yes.
Marlton is close to Cherry Hill. My house is close to I forgot what you said, Lucy.
The house is close to the bank.
Right, my house is close to the bank. Kate said, my cousin's house is close to the Cherry Hill Mall. Shirley.
My house close to the Philadelphia.
Okay, again, the is.
Yeah.
Oh. My house is close to the Philadelphia.
Good. Li Fang.
My house yes close Heart school.
Okay. Helen.
My house is close Amazon 风景区怎么说呢？风景区
Scenic area.
area snake area 就是呢
How to pronounce it? Ceres.
风景区area， 然后那个 snake 没有风景 screen 啊不对，那个风景怎么说呢 ？sequin 啊还是什么？我查一查。
All right, Sandy.
There is a gas station close to our supermarket.
Okay, you're right. There's a
scenic area.
okay scenic area. My
Scenic
house
area.
is close to a scenic area.
Scenic area.
And Sandy is right. Her house is close to a gas station. her store is close to a gas station.
Yeah.
Joseph, close.
Close. My house is close to right to 95.
Right. Your house is close to 295. Your house is close to the gas station. Your house is close to Hung Fa.
My house is close to church.
Yes. Okay, let me go back to just a couple of questions on this. I know it's getting a little bit late, but this is talking about city of Pasadena. I don't know anything about it, but what I want you to do is take one of the adjectives that we use or that's in here and describe your hometown. So
high school.
For example, I could say Martin has beautiful houses. So Joseph, describe Cherry Hill. So use an adjective: great, beautiful, small, big.
用一个形容词来形容这个那个樱桃山 Cherry Hill。
Cherry Hill is nice city.
Good. Hey, that's fine.
It's not too big. It's not too small.
Good. Perfect. Sandy, Voorhees.
Voorhees is not too small and it's not too big. I think it is a very beautiful city.
Okay. It's actually a town, but beautiful town. Yeah.
Town.
Helen, describe where you live.
你听清楚，是不是？
你来形容一下你住的那个城市啊，或者什么地方？
It's too small.
Okay. All right. I actually like small towns, but that's Li Fang, describe either Cherry Hill or Beijing.
Cherry Hill 北京这么跟 Cherry Hill 跟北京比较。
Is there comparison?
No, just describe one of those.
哦，他说你选一个来说。
那我写北京吧。漂亮的北京，very beautiful, very beautiful Peking, big city, yes, big city.
Yes, it is. Okay. Shirley, describe Manayunk.
Manayunk is a nice city.
Okay. Lucy, you're
Beautiful city. Yeah.
Good. And Kate, are you Moorestown? Yeah. What town? What city are you in?
Cherry Hill.
Okay. Describe Cherry Hill.
Cherry Hill is a nice city. It's not too big.
Good. Okay.
It has great. It has beautiful houses.
Okay. All right. It's about 9:20. So let me save the whiteboard and then okay. That way I can send it to you. All right. Does anybody have any questions? I actually have one question for you guys. I know it's late, but next Monday is a holiday. It is Memorial Day. So do you have any plans for the holiday? Joseph, any plans for Memorial Day?
好像说下礼拜一是过节，你有什么计划吗？有什么去哪里玩儿、去吃还是去晃？
什么节？父亲节？
不是父亲节，是那个纪念老兵节。
又纪念老兵，不算这
老兵节，老兵节。
礼拜一啊。
嗯。No plan？ 没计划。
No,
Okay.
no plan.
I don't have plans either. So, Sandy,
English class on that day?
yeah,
And work.
yeah. No, I'll have the class.
Holiday for me.
You work that day?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Helen, well, it's not a holiday there.
他说什么节呀？是什么节呀？
老兵节，老兵纪念老兵的节。Memorial Weekend 就是老兵的纪念日。
哦，我没有，我们这边有马上过端午节了。哎，美国有没有端午啊？
没有啊，我们也可以自己过呀，没有端午。
没有端午节，美国没有端午节。
Okay. That's one of the challenges of asking the questions when two different countries. But Li Fang, any plans?
你有没有计划？
我也没有计划呀。
Okay. No plans.
结了，nice dumpling。
Okay.
I 不是I
dumpling。
I 不是我有nice dumpling。还有个做是 make nice dumpling。
Yeah. I'll go a little bit off topic, but on Sunday we were talking about things like that, and a lot of several people in the class talking about they used to get together as a family and make dumplings. Really nice. Okay. Shirley, are you working Monday?
No place. I'm going to work.
Okay. All right. Lucy, any plans? Are you working Monday?
Monday, I know I don't work.
Okay. Any plans?
So I have no plan. Yeah.
That's good. Okay. And Kate, any plans for Monday?
Maybe I'm going to cook something.
Okay. All right. Like I said, I don't have any plans. All right. Anybody have any questions?
No.
All right, then I will see you all next week. Everyone have a great week. Stay healthy, stay safe. And I'll see you on Tuesday.
We'll see you.
Thank you.
Bye.
All right, good night, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.